Because it is important in this unique and challenging time in the world of policing that we recognize that our successes and our failures for this city and community are collective. No fingers can be pointed at a single entity when there is an unfavorable incident in our community, nor can one group receive the accolades when great things happen. Together, we bear the outcomes of what occurs in our community. As your chief, I vow to remove any barriers that prevents us from standing together in unity to make this great city greater. There is no doubt in my mind that we are stronger when we remain together, even when the lens we look through are vastly different. I believe that now is an excellent time for us to stand together to make Raleigh the national example in bridging the trust gap between police and community, and making Raleigh the best practices model in effectively addressing and reducing violent crime. My entire life has been a journey into places and spaces of immense diversity of people, languages, cultures, and mindsets, which has given me an appreciation for differences and bridging differences for the greater good. I am committed to ensuring that RPD continues to be a strong player in mending the divide between police and community, to the extent of being the model of our profession. Today, when we are seeing an increasing amount of our population in crisis due to mental health shortfalls and rises in those experiencing homelessness, it is imperative that we show compassion and take interests for better outcomes for those in need. In the words of Dr. King, true compassion is more than flipping a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs reconstructing. I want to thank each of you for your dedication and devotion to answer the call of duty for something greater than yourself. I had the opportunity to speak with a number of you one-on-one last week and some even this week. Some of you had very little to say, and some of you had much to say, a whole lot to say. I thank you for your candor, but I want you to know that I heard you, I hear you, and I will continue to listen attentively to you. I recognize that last year was a trying year for you, more so than other police departments because this is a capital city. I know you have done more with less due to staffing shortfalls in a city that's continually growing. But I want you to know that we already have plans underway to increase staffing numbers, to address equipment and technology needs, to assess shift hours, and to work cooperatively with partnering agencies to share the load across the jurisdiction. As your chief, I will actively advocate for you for the necessary tools to serve Raleigh smarter, not harder. Now, I don't think that I can convince the city manager to purchase a helicopter. I already asked her, she said no, I'm not doing it. As your chief, it is my priority to make sure that I make investments in you and for you. I have spoken with our department psychologists and other members of the wellness team about resources to promote your wellness. I want you to know, RPD, that you are my most valuable asset. I appreciate you, and I will do my best not to devalue you. I will stand with you, just as I asked you to stand with me a few minutes ago.